Hi folks, it's Lucy, and here's my organized cart. I worked on it yesterday, and I was gonna film, but it was too late last night, so here it is. I definitely cleaned it up, and I'm feeling so much better. There was a big stack here of scrap paper. I have the big sheets of scrap paper, but all my little odds and ends are in this bag. So I get these gallon bags from the dollar store, and so they're in here. So I could go searching for something in here. Like if I want to do some more die cuts before October, I can have fun and use this and die cut my heart away. And then I also put the my mini ribbons in here. So these are like specialty ribbons, and they're very small, and I put them in here. Okay, the regular sized ribbons are all in there. My cards, you can see I organized them better. All the 3x4s printed, stuff that I could journal on, 4x6s, and then all kinds of crazy miscellaneous sizes there. I've got felt back there. I think I've got 3 or 4 colors of felt. And then I've got washi tape there and glitter tape. And I have more glitter tape here in black and orange, of course. And then I organized my page protectors, and I have the snap editions there. Then come back up here. Let me bring you in close. So here I've got extra, well, let me tell you this. I have 6x8 collections here, and because they're collection packs, some of the matching ephemera is here, okay? So here it is, matching ephemera to like 1, 2, and then all the little word phrases in there, which are really cute. And so I think they're those, but I cut them up. So, and those are from, I believe, the Stamp Market. I don't know if she's doing anything from Halloween this year, but the Stamp Market, the Stamp Act, I think it's called. Or is it the Stamp Market? Forget what it is. But she's got really good paper there. And what else did I do? Oh, and some of those and the large collections also have, this is the ephemera to them, okay? And then I organized, everything, just cleaned it up. These are my doilies that are spider webs, the black and then the silver in there. And this is a cutout from the packaging of something that I got from Prima, from Frank Garcia Studio. So there it is. It was like a postcard, and I cut her out. And then I organized all my stuff here. And then I have papers in here. I took out from this, because it was falling over, I took out the acrylic and the vellum. So I have those somewhere else, but I have the miscellaneous acrylic here that I already cut up. There's more of it here. See, little pieces that I cut up already are there. And then this is basically Paige Evans collections here. This is Paige, I don't know if that's Paige, I think so. And then some other ones that are like Fancy Pants. I think it was the Howl collection, or some Fancy Pants collections are here. And then I did solids. So I do solids like in this yellow orange and the orange, and then another shade of orange. So I've got those. And then I have the Doodlebug collection. I have not opened. It has ephemera in it here. And then this collection that I haven't opened, it's from Echo Park. It's called Trick or Treat. It's all there. So is this one. This one's from Echo Park also. And there's the ephemera. And then lastly, I have these Happy Halloween. They're from scrapbook.com, and there's 2 of them. One that I opened up and used last year, and the other one's brand new. So that's as far as I've got paper. So I have got enough paper that, yes, I don't need to buy anymore. And like I said, I have at least maybe 10 or 12 other collections for Halloween that are not on here. They're brand new. They're still, together with all their ephemera and stuff, but I have them with new stuff. I also have foam stickers. I believe this is from Paige's collection. And then I have foam alphas from Paige Evans collection. And then this is all the stuff from Paige Evans collection that I did not use. Last year, I probably just had too much stuff. So I have all her flowers and everything. So I'll try to use the few pages that I have left of Paige Evans with some of her stickers and stuff. And then I have this other stuff. It's still the same, but it's just, you know, here's a little bit more ribbon. Maybe I should put this ribbon. I think I should put this in that little clear thing so I don't get it mixed up in a zipper pouch. So these are some old ones from my Mind's Eye that I'm trying to use. These are old ones, Beautiful Night. I'm still trying to use up some of these old, and this is from Fancy Pants collection. And this is from that Happy Halloween collection. Look, I didn't even use a single one from scrapbook.com. And then I've got this Happy Halloween Trick or Treat. This is goes with Paige Evans collection. So does this Spooktacular. Haven't used it. It's front and back stickers. And this very, very old one, Heidi Grace. It's chipboard, but it's really, really cute. And sometimes I do find myself in need of these little pieces here that use brads, real brads. And I do have real brads, Halloween brads. Maybe I could, you know, and I think there's 2 of these. Let's see what the second one is. Oops. I have that one that I showed you. And I also have this one. So these are chipboard, miscellaneous chipboard. It's really good for Halloween. I don't want to get rid of them. So let's see if I can make a dent in this. I've got to make a dent in this before I buy. Oh, and of course I showed you that these are my die cuts. So they're still in here. I need to make a dent in this before I can justify buying any more Halloween. But like I said in my last video, I am going to justify. I already said I'm going to get Vicki Boutin's. I support Vicki Boutin, and I'm really into her now, and so I will buy her Halloween kit. It's her first one, and she's very excited about it. It's a mini. She calls it her mini Halloween kit. So mini is perfect. I don't need a full-blown Halloween kit. So it looks like I'm ready for October. And what else did I do? Okay, remember the binders that I had? And my whole purpose of dragging my cart out was to put the labels on my binders. And I finished this one. So now the 2024s are done. The 2023s, I'm going to put them on these. And then I added these ghosts to it. So I don't know if I showed you what they look like. They have this in the front. They're both 2 different witches. There's that one. And here's this one. So they're both beautiful. And Frank Garcia has a way of doing this. He puts, I think he puts like double-sided tape, then he peels it, and then he puts glitter. But I don't do that. I just use my glitter washi tape. I, measure it, and so then I cut it, and you can't even see the seams. Look at that. You can't even see the seam there. And so I use this instead, because the other ones, if you touch them, it'll tend to come off or rub off. And this is permanent. So I used a pink on this one, and I think I used an orange on that one. So I still need to add the years on that, but they're 2023s, but I did add these felt ghosts that I showed you that I had in my collection. And they're old, and they had a lot of gummy glue on it, so they stuck on really well. So I put those there. And this is 2022. I did with this, the raised sticker. I still need to do 2021. I don't have any more raised stickers in that size, so I'm going to use flat ones. And on this also for 2020, I'll use flat ones. So I'm still not done with them, but I did go back to some tags, and I added some, ribbon to some of the tags that I had not added ribbon to. And I'm going through them slowly just to see if there's anything else I could add on there. Certainly I need to add any I don't have that many. I don't stop and do puffy stickers. I have a lot of puffy stickers, but then I'm in the throes of doing this and I don't use them. And I go simple, okay? And I need to add a little bit more zhuzh, I just do, you know, like a photo and then maybe something in the corner, a flower or something. Sometimes not even that. I just do the photo and I think it looks so good on its own, pristine with the border, and I don't add anything to it. But then I've got a lot of stickers that I could go back and use. So I might just do that, go back and add, not that I need to, just for frivolity, to add some stickers. So this is where I am. Hopefully someday I'll find that I do have more albums other than that 2019. But maybe that's where I started in 2019. And I'm just going through. Thanks for joining me. It looks like I'm ready to conquer Halloween. October. I've got a cart that's December daily. I'm gonna conquer that next, just so that I can know. Tomorrow the Ali Edwards products go on sale, so I want to get a feel for what I have. I think I'm buying Ali's main kit, and Liz Tanamaka's kit, and the Star kit. I think I'm getting those three for sure. And I do like their paper pack that's the add-on, so I might get that. That's not that much. That's like, I don't know, maybe 125, 130 at the most. But I think the three main kits together come out to be like 116, which is so very reasonable. And so that's what I'm kind of like leaning towards. But maybe after I go through my Christmas cart today, maybe I won't. Because I'm going to see that I've got more stuff than I could even use, so why get more product if I haven't even used what I have, so it may be that I don't even buy any of it. I would someday like to buy a main kit. I have never bought a main kit of Ali Edwards, so that's what I was leaning towards. Like, I have the money, why don't I just buy the main kit? I've never bought myself one, just like maybe a birthday kit thing or something, but I don't know. When you have so much product, your product starts weighing on you because you have so much of it. And it's all beautiful and it's all new and packaging, and I don't want to get rid of it. So that's probably what I'm going to do, is end up probably after I do the cart not getting anything. But we'll see. I'll be ready to shop anyway tomorrow at 6 o'clock. I know I'll be looking. Whether I justify it or not is another story. Anyway, thanks for joining me for my October planning. I really appreciate it. Thanks. Bye.